and welcome to Farming Simulator 19 new mods, and today we've got some catching up mods to do, so let's go to the mod hub and see what's going on. And here they are. The Vadestad Cultus is a update, and that is added AI and added subsoil variant by Mat 26. Then we go on to the Lizard F208. Now I thought this was one we've already got, but we've got the one with the twin axles, and this is a triple, and that's by Euro Agri Modding. So quite a few different variants there, 5 different ones. And then there's an update for the Fend 508 5010, which is new air filter, higher console added. Then we have a new plow, the KUHN Varimaster 1535+1 by Rick Black Label TWD Modding. And then there's an update for this Fend where we've had some model adjustments. And the Case IH Puma, now fixed issues with the power decals on the hood, added rim colour selection, which is pretty cool, to track wheels. Added design colour selection to tracks. Added 7 different choices of implement terminals. Cool. And that's by Jens Edgevidson. And then we've got the Old Stream Farm update, which he changed quite a few things, fixed a few things, sorry. And season's ready. Oh no, it's the top one. 1.01 added placeable for sheep. Then we've got the free land bunker silo. The adjustable weight is a update, because I've done a mod review on that a while back. And Mini Brun was released the other day. I've done a map tour on that if you haven't seen that, so go and have a look. And then we have the Komatsu 895 Clambunk by North Modding Company Outlaw. That's pretty cool. Now we've got 2 of them. And then the grain silo set with Multifruit, which is a few different silos and extensions. Extra large multi-fruit silo, and then you've got large multi-fruit extension, small silo extension, and the extra large grain silo by Top Ace 888. And that is your lot for today. So here it is, first one, the KUHN Varimaster 153 5.5+1, which is basically the one we've got at the moment, is the slightly smaller version, and is 2.5 meters wide, and this one is a little bit bigger, it's the 3 meters wide. Now it is quite heavy, so I haven't got a front weight on, and it was bouncing a little bit on the way down here, so you do need a front weight for it really. It is quite a decent sized tractor. You need 100 horsepower to run it, and look at the quality of it. Another quality mod. It will cost you £28,500 to buy, and your initial leasing costs are £1,453. It's got a working speed of 7 miles an hour and is -6 on the slot count. Now it does carry it, it doesn't run along on this wheel, which I was surprised about, unless it's not working right about. I don't think so, because it does just pick it up like that, and there is no fold. The folding position is that, so that's the L1 and then the right analog, and it just brings it in. So then that way, where have we gone, left and right on the analog, it brings it in. You can see it's as wide as the tractor is, whereas when you're working you want it kicked out a little bit so you don't hit anyone going down the road. And then we have got the turn, so it will turn over the other way, and the wheel drops down. Now one thing I did notice as well is that when you drop this down on the one side, it disappears into the ground. And I thought, oh, there's a little problem with it, but it's fine if you do it on the other side. If we drop it there, it's fine. But all in all, nice looking mod. Nice job with the hoses as well. When you take the hoses up, they're nicely coiled up. They're just sat nice and neat. Love it. Nice decals on it. Cracking plow. But does it work? Let's put it to the test. Now I did want to extend these fields just a little bit, so let's go down to the other end and then we will play bring it up. I haven't got the help window on, shouldn't really need it. Let's drop that down and then create fields. Yep, and I can remember the buttons. So like I said, you've got to remember you're in the right position, because otherwise you'll end up ploughing just a little bit instead of the full width. Oh no, the worker won't work. And there we go, that's creating fields, right? No problems. There's a little bit of animation there. We just do, I was going to see if it get to the top speed of 7. Yep, it's doing 7 miles an hour. Now I did think about extending these fields together, and then I forgot about those bloody lampposts. It's like, well, that's not going to happen, is it? So we just do a few lines. Right, I've got to come back and plough this, well, seed this bit. So we just use the worker, set him down to 4 miles an hour, and then we can have a proper look at it working. Yeah, and we got a bit of animation there. It's surprising that they do vary from different ploughs and cultivators. Nice mod. Nice bit of kit like that. I don't use these smaller ploughs myself, but if you do, you're going to love it. So here it is. We have a new trailer. I thought it was an update, but no, it's brand new trailer. It's got triple axles on this one, the Lizard F208. It comes in quite a few different combinations, as you can see. It's an absolute bargain. The standard one, I think the standard one was just that one, or it might be that one. No, I think it's just that one actually, and that was £4,700 and £239 for initial leasing cost. So absolute bargain. It's -5 on the slot count, and you can have it in a few different options. Of if you want the headboard, is £110 extra. Then you can have the ladder rack and sides, where ladder rack and sides, which is that one, that's £620 extra. Or you can have it with just the side panels, and I haven't got that one out, never mind, but you have it with just the side panels without the ladder rack, and that's 500 quid. Then with the ladder and the sides is an extra 230, so it varies depending on what you want. Now the other little cool feature I liked about it is you got the choice of the number plates, where we got the Texas plate, and there is no plate. Then we have Irish plates, and there's French plates, there's German plates and British plates, and I think there's one more, I can't remember what that was. Anyhow, so I've had a right little go with it, and it's fine. It is a little bit low when it's hooked onto the pickup, the dually. You see, we bring it in, and we attach it does slope down a little bit, but it didn't prove a problem towing it. It proved to be pretty stable. Now that was one of the things I liked about having these side panels, where you can actually use them to extend the width of the bed. It was pretty cool. However, the straps still go over the top, but the other nice feature about this one, these pillars aren't there, and I don't think there are pillars on the back one. We'll have a look when we drop that down in a minute, but they don't get in the way, where on it there's a couple for the hook lift, and it's a pain in the ass. The pillars are just there and it just has trouble getting stuff on. You want to be able to just drive it on, because those pillars would be drop out anyway, they wouldn't stay. So if they fold down, brilliant. There you go. So let's hook the different one up over here, as that one's got the tractor on. And we'll put the help window on, because there's quite a few different, it took me a while to be, what does that do? Right, what does this do? So basically holding down the L1 and you see we got the right and the left on the analog, and that does those sides, and then we got up and down, which does the back like that. You drop that down, and then the R1 with the right analog again does the opposite sides, so you can swing them up and down. And then we've also got, when you hold down R1, now you've got to put it in the folded. If we go to unfold trailer, and you see the legs drop down on the back there as well, and the ramps come out, and then we have got control, where has it gone, on these, where we can lift that up and down, but you can see it's a bit low for the dually. So yeah, lots going on with it. A nice bit of kit. Done a cracking job. Quality mod. And as it's that triple, that's why I tried it with the tractor, and you can see the tractor, I was right on the front. That's probably why it's tipping down so much as well. No issues. So we got another trailer for lugging around. Now if you're looking for it, it is actually under the low loaders, not in trailers. So go into the low loaders and you will find it. Right, next mod. So here it is, the Komatsu 895 Clambunk, and it didn't want to stay on the trailer very much. Well, it was fine, I just was going a bit too quick. So let's get it up the right way, and it's never really an issue with anything like this. It just rights itself. You've got a crane option anyway. So let's get it in the sun, and there she is, rubber side down. Right, now this one will cost you £300,000. It's the same as the other one they've got, the 895 non-Clambunk. Basically same money. It's £15,300 for your initial leasing costs, and you can have all the different track combinations which all the other ones have got on them. It's all the same sort of stuff, but I didn't want to go through that every time. Now it is minus 30 on the slot tank, so it is a few, but there's a lot going on. Now you can change the design colour and the main colour, and the design colour is the hook on the back, and that will cost you an extra £100. All the different colours are available, and the same with the main colour. You can change this main colour for £700, and then we've got the optional grille and guard on the front for an extra £5,000. And you can remove the bunk. It's the same as the Ponce one, where you can see this one is removed. There is a bunk what sits in there, and if you want it removed it will cost you £10, which I thought was a bit strange. Now we have got a couple of engine options on it. The standard one is 263 horsepower. Now the next one up is a tier 4 final, and that is an extra 12,400, and it takes it up to the 286 horsepower, which the Ponce Clambunk is the same. It's the same horsepower anyway, but I didn't know if the gearing was any different. I will do a little mod review on this, and we'll do one against the punts against the Komatsu. I think it should be interesting to see if they're different. They're made by different modders. I think they will. I'll have to check that. Anyhow, nice looking bit of kit, very useful. When the punts come out, it was like, wow, yeah, that could be used for quite a few tight spaces. So let's get inside, and we go inside, and I do hate this the way this steering wheel is there. It just looks pants, doesn't it? But that's the way the Komatsus are. So let's turn around and face the opposite way, and then we got controls on the sticks. Whoa, hang on. Yeah, you got to be careful. It doesn't like it too much when you go through itself. And then we got that extra camera there. Let's get out of the way. And the one on the right hand side as well, which helps better than the one was straight down the middle, which was a bit of a pain in the arse. So we got normal crane controls, and then your boom out, and then open your grab and your spinny round, and then for the Clambunk it is L1 R1 on PlayStation, and then you open that up like that, and you see it looks about the same size. It might even be, no, it's probably about the same size as the other one on the punts. So R1 L1 left analog, and that grips it like that. And then we have got the fastened tension straps. But will it pick up logs and drag them around? We don't know, but we're going to find out. So we got some larger trees. I found this one was doing the same, where you've got the top speed of 14 mile an hour, and as soon as you start turning it slows down. But if you do it hard lock, now a couple of them are like this, it goes down to like ridiculous sort of 5 mile an hour. It's just like, well, what's all that about? I know we don't want to be going quick, but it only does 14 mile an hour anyway, and going down to, oh, we had these problems, I can't remember which ones had the problem with it. Anyway, so yeah, as soon as you turn, it just slams on the brakes, slows itself right down. So we've got some trees. Let's go in over, and I'm running the wrong way. Let's just take this tree out here. And I know that's not the biggest tree, but all we're checking, we're just making sure the simple things it does. Right, so let's get this crane on the go. I should be getting good at this now, really, he says as he hits the ground. Yeah, we got that. Try not to grip it too hard. It's like I've done this before. Fasten tension straps, and jobs are good un. Now I want to go and test these out properly when, as soon as I get a bit of time. I'd like to go and load it right up and see what it's like, to see if it can handle it. And we've also got the extra crane controls where we've got the blade on the front. But overall, nice bit of kit, does a job and it works. We didn't see the lighting on it actually, did we? Let's turn all the lights on. So yeah, we got loads of lighting going on. There's loads of lights. Nice bit of kit. We've got a trailer hitch on the back. I didn't actually check to see if that works, but it is a drop pin, so normally you don't have problems with the drop pins. I love it. Nice bit of kit. It has got the comfort ride on this, where the suspension does move. The whole cab moves instead of having suspension on the vehicle. Get that blade up. So there it is, the Komatsu 895 Clambunk. It's amazing how you get one Clambunk, next one comes along a couple of days later. But we can't complain. New mods are new mods. Right, on to the next. Right, next we've got the Freeland Bunker Solo by Agritechnic Nordafel and the Grain Solo set with Multifruit. So here's the grain set Solo. Now it consists of two different silos. One is with Multifruit and one is an extra large grain silo. So the extra large grain silo, they both take 375,000 litres. This one costs you £250,000 and it consists just two large silos, and then we got lighting on the front, and I bet you can't go up that ladder because we can never go up any ladders. No, of course you can't. And yeah, they're huge. So those are 250 grand. Then you've got the small silo extension, which is this one, and this is 60,000, and it gives you another 75,000 litres extension. Now that one is for this one. Now we can move on. Oh, now you have got the, you've got this, what you can turn on and off, your laser beam. And let's go inside. Basically I've got some sugar cane, so we can drop off the sugar cane, and that's gone. And what I like about this one is you don't have to drive back in or out, you just push the L3 button and you can cycle through. And so we start off, we got chaff, hay, sugar cane, which that's what we just added, grass, straw, silage, wood chips, and then back to chaff, hay. So that is it for the grain silo. Now you have got the grain silo with Multifruit. We should have got a bit more. Let's get that sugar cane back out. So same crack again, but this is the Multifruit one. Now you can have the smaller extension, or there is the larger extension down here. Now this is 100,000 litre extension, and it is £100,000, -3 on the slot count. These main solos are -10 on the slot count, the same on the other one as well, that's -10, and then the other smaller ones are all -3. So this one is saying you can have everything, but there's a problem. It's exactly the same as the other one. You click on, you can see there, Farm Solo Multifruit, 625,000 litres we have there. And we scroll, well, it won't let us scroll through until let's empty some into there first, and then we should be able to scroll through. So then we click on, and we start off with the sugar cane, grass, straw, silage, wood chips, chaff, hay, sugar cane. so there's a problem with that where it's exactly the same as the other one. It's not a Multifruit. So if you're looking for a Multifruit one and you buy this one, you're going to be out of pocket by what, £125,000. So not good. So wait for the update on that, and that one will get itself sorted. But apart from that, no other problems with it. Does the job, looks the part, cracking job, nice mod. And we have got the street lights on the front of it as well. And like I said, it's nice to be able to fill and empty in the same point, so you don't have to drive around to the back or the front. Nice little feature that is. Then we go on to the bunker silos. Freeland bunker silo by Agrotechnic Nordefell. Now let's put the help window on so we can see what's going on. And you see I put some down and it has fermented, so we'll undo that. And this one, it said grass, one of them, so that's what it does, it produces. I don't understand. Anyway, that is the fermenting done on that one. We come over to this side and we got the compaction level. Now it compacts really quick. Now there's not a huge amount in here, but even so it does compact very fast. You can see we're going to go on to it now. It's 91%. And that's it, nearly done. As quick as that. So it didn't take very long to do that whatsoever. Now one of them said it was grass and one of them didn't, so I'm not sure what the crack is with that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to blanket that silo, I'm going to speed time up and see what's under this one. Back in a moment. So fermenting done, and this one we have silage. So I brought down a tractor with a loader, and yeah, that's silage in there. And then this one, I basically put chaff in both of these, and this one's turned out with grass. Now, have I missed something? Why would we want to turn chaff to grass when we can get grass anyway? But I don't know. Anyway, these are quite large. You can get quite a lot on in. You've got these pegs marking the middles and the corners, and then you've got all these tyres which you can actually pick them up and use them. So if you want to put them on and make it look realistic, you can do. There's loads of them there. Pretty cool. Spinning around, do what you want with it. And the same with this one. Well, they both are the same basically. I don't think we can move these bits. No, they're just more for show. But yeah, I think you'll be surprised how much you can get loaded up there, especially if you compact it as you go. Nice mod. All works, no issues. So just be careful, the one with the grass will make grass and the other one will make silage. Righto, well that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and if you did, always appreciate if you smash that like button for me. And if you're new to the channel, why not go and check out one of my hundreds of other farming simulator videos, coming up for close on 450 now. So you go, and they're growing daily, uploading quite a few on a daily basis, try and do at least 3 to 4 uploads. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.